CPQ and P stands for Configure, Price, Quote, and Process. It is a back-end application that allows the rep to properly and easily put together a part number for a complex product. In our case, the order processing plugin also allows to integrate our CPQ app with QuickBooks to create invoices and vendor purchase orders based on a formal quote. We call it StoreQuotes. StoreQuotes CPQ and P seamlessly integrates with the macroKom business-to-business e-commerce suite, connects with a shared multi-store database, CRM, shopping cart, and the QuickBooks company file. This is what the quote user interface looks like. Very cool, powerful stuff. You can make proposals of complex items literally in a couple of minutes. And this is the online order processor user interface. We have this request for quote, quantity 40, for a GDS Corporation replacement sensor, and here is the part number. Let's bring StoreQuotes, clear the filters, then we're just gonna enter the part number. We find it. Let's bring up the configurator. This is going to be 0 to 100 parts per million. The part number and price have been updated. We have this spelling feature that comes very handy sometimes.
1 0 9 0 1 5 R 0 6.
Let's close the configurator and bring up our quote form. Just double click and here it is. They want 40. So this would be the total. We're going to offer them a 5% discount. We can also set our profit with this menu. Say we want our profit to be 10%. This would be the price factor applied in this case, but let's go back to 5%. Since we have selected the email message on Outlook for this quote, we simply click the Outlook button. This is an existing customer since we have invoiced them already, and they are obviously in our CRM. Just click here and we have an existing quote. We can select, and this is what we quoted this company on March 2017. And at that time we gave them a 6% discount. So we're gonna honor that number again. This is a total of $4,000. Let's close it and let's make it 7%. Still gives us a profit of 14%. That's $1,400 on 11,000. Now let's calculate shipping and handling. Let's make handling 0, and this customer we typically ship to Texas 78045. That's their zip code. Let's choose ground. We have all this shipping options. Double click. I'm going to clean this shipping and handling. This is actually going to be CIF in short. And this is going to be UPS ground. I'm going to make it a little easier on them. Let's say 8755. And we're going to recalculate. I'm going to enter the requisition number, and we're ready to save. It's going to be number 8. Now we have 2 quotes for this email address. Now let's click the reply button. And this is going to insert our quote in our response email. Our response also features items from our store. We're ready. Shoot. This quote is also put in the follow-up queue. It's very easy to retrieve and manipulate a quotation. We can find it here. If we remember, we can open a file with the open file dialog. We can also do a search using this search box. Let's open our quote. We can modify it or continue adding items. Say this customer has come back to us and has requested an alarm signal device. Let's find it. It's clear. Alarm signal devices. Weatherproof. Horns and beacons. Let's try IP626. As an example, let's choose this one. Let's take a look. Looks good. Let's do some configuration. Make it red. See how this has become an R. Close it, select it, and double click. Now this item has been added to our quotation. Let's make it 2. Let's say we need something else. Let's just double click. Now it's transferred back. Double click. Double click again. Now we make it white. Now a W is here. Now we uncheck Auto Add Row, and we just click here and double click, and now we have transferred to the quotation form. Now we have a W here. When the customer decides to buy from us, we have this QuickBooks menu. We can add a customer, we can do a customer lookup, then we can convert this quote into a QuickBooks invoice, hassle-free, error-free, and then we can also create a purchase order for the vendor who is going to actually provide this item. We can also import a shopping cart into our quote form, make it a formal quote, and certainly offer a discount. There is also an option to save notes, like this administrative note that it's for internal use, and then also notes that the customer can see. These are saved with the quote. See you next time.